Hello everybody, day 10. Oh yeah, I haven't done nothing for a while. As I say, the next bit that I got to do was a pig. But it's a quick recap. Remember I did the outsides. Because I've got to get the camera out on day 10, I've already put 2 plates in, as you can see. They've been ground down and overfilled, and ready for sanding down and painting. Now I need to take care of the bit where the shock absorber goes. See my hand there? A massive hole right through. Also there's a piece that goes up behind the brake adjuster, load adjuster. There you can see the load adjuster has been took off and it's been plated up behind there, and I broke a pipe in doing so, but I'm not worried because I need new pipes on it anyway. But it's all primed up now and all more or less done on this side basically. As I say, I got a drip off the load sensor or load adjuster. I'm not worried, new pipes go on. You can see the big hole now that's left on this side where the shock absorber fits in. And first, before I put a plate over this, I need to get a bolt inside. For those of you who have watched my other videos, I've had to cut this nut off on the inside there, so I need a captive nut welded in there, ready for when I put the shock absorber back on. But not a problem. It's in, and I did a few tack welds on it, rolled it in place. And that was me done basically for the day. Quick sweep up, and that was a day 10 over and done with. I think about 2 hours I was out there, day 10. Just packing up, and now we're off, day 11. Day 11 I came out, all rearing to go. Garage is open up, tools are basically still out and about, ready to go. And she's all jacked up, ready from... There's the plate now, it's got to go on, as you can see. So I've got a bit of a sore throat. I've had a cold for the last 10 days, but it was hell working out in this dust. Now this plate I'm putting on here is old stuff, but it's pretty thick, because it is a load bearing area, so it's pretty thick plate I'm putting around here. There's the first little plate welded on, ground back. By the time those ends are knocked round to conform to the shape, and the other plate put over, as I say, you can see where I put the plate there that goes up behind the load sensor before you could reach around right through. Okay, so now it's all on there. What I do now is I get a weak primer with lots of thinners, and I scrub it into the surfaces. Not at the moment, I'm not just doing the bit I welded, I'm doing the bits I've sanded back. You know, it's a pastime. So I just rub it in really hard. It's got a rust inhibitor built in with this zinc, and it's good stuff. But there it is. If you listen, you can hear me scraping it in and scrap. It mixes all any dust and grease. So it goes. That's where you've got to be prepared to get black doing this work. Told the wife I've been out delivering coal all day. But they are ready now. I finished for the day again, but remember all the plating I've done inside, underneath's done now. It's all looking lovely now. It's primed up, finished jobby sort of thing. Well, ready for the chassis paint to go on top before I wax oil everything. And by the time the shock absorber's back over that big hole there, everything will look lovely. So yeah, it's dirty work, hard work, but it's worth doing. This thing, as I say, was a total scrap. You remember the outside there, I've totally rebuilt all that. Now all up underneath rebuilt. By the time the shocker goes back in that hole there, as I say, it'll look perfect. But please bear in mind, I'm not doing these cars up as classic cars. Yeah, 3 hours working. Not a bad day. I can get quite a bit of work done in a few hours. Okay, not going to pack up yet, jack it up, ready for tomorrow. My noisy neighbours are away, and while they're away I'm making most of it. I can work out there without hearing her mouth making me ill. There she is, all jacked out, ready to go. The light's fading, so you can't see the hole very good, but as you'll see when I started in the morning. Yeah, now where's that cup of tea? I've had a good day today, as I say, 3 odd hours. And there's a lovely cup of tea, I'm ready to go. Okay, next morning, day 12. back out there, there's that big gaping hole that you couldn't see with the dying light last night. There's a plate I've already made up that'll go up inside the channel there. It'll be spot welded all along the front, all along. The front there is not done because there's another plate going over there in a bit. And as you can see, I've already added a plate underneath and spot welded it in and tack welded it. Just all needs sanding down and fully welding. Right, I'm just left with a plate to go on there now over the top. So, as if by magic, there it is, been welded on, tacked on, banged in place and ground down. And the finished job doesn't look too bad. Ground down and now rust treated. There's the rust treatment, which you sand off again. Allow it 15 minutes. Sand it off again. And then, I'm not sure, but as if by magic, it's all been prime washed again. Thin primer, as I call it, paint wash with primer. It sort of scrapes all the dust and dirt, and all this is going to be painted up after. So far now, I've more or less welded everything under there. I've got one little plate left to do across the back vallance here. All this is sound as a pound now. You'll see it, and now fully primed. Sorry if my talking's not very good today, but as I say, I've got a hell of a flu on getting over, and there it is, fully primed up and finished. And the back valance now is the only I've done along a third of it. And now the exhaust, as you see, I've moved out of the way to do all this. That's all done now, finished. When the exhaust goes back, I can get at the other half. That's another day over and one plate left to go along the back valance, as I say. And there's the back spring hanger, sound as a pound. And there's the back valance, and along there on the driver's side, there's one plate left to go. So watch this space, because another day or two and the welding is completely finished. Hope you enjoyed that. Please bear in mind I'm doing this up on the road, not as a classic. Pete the Wrist out.